What's going on, guys? It's Edley here, and welcome to another episode of The Winning Formula. And we're going to be using the Bundesliga / BPL team for the very first match, and we are in cup matches. If you guys don't remember, that's basically where we play all of our matches, and this is the very first team that we come up against. It's a very, very solid team. And to be completely honest, I don't know if I deserve this win. There was a lot of goals that I was like, meh, maybe those shouldn't have gone in, but the scoring is started by Hunt. And in this game was very, very misleading, because in this game the team felt great right there. Hunt getting himself on the score sheet once again with an RVP style header from the World Cup, except it was less awesome, and it was really weird that the keeper couldn't get to it. Nonetheless, Bender also gets himself on the score sheet for a 3-0 victory, and the guy ends up rage quitting after that goal. And that, like I said, that game was very misleading because it made the team feel amazing. I'm like, wow, this team is actually really, really good. We're gonna have a really fun time using this team. And that was after I already had my doubts with that team, thinking, okay, maybe it's not gonna be that good. And the next game we head in with the French League team, and unfortunately we lag out. The game ends 0-0. It doesn't give us a loss, which means we continue on where we left off, but it does mean that it wastes a contract on us. So we're only going to be able to play one game in this episode with the French League team, which is the very next game. However, luckily we do get to continue on into the quarterfinals, and we do get 200 coins off of that. And the next team that we come up against is a really, really solid-looking team. I'm not sure I'd have Ozil at that center attacking mid position, but that's the player he went with, and that's the player that we obviously have to play against. Nonetheless, he starts off the scoring with a header from Luis Suarez, who gets himself a goal in the 13th minute. I'm able to respond pretty quickly with a header of my own, however, bombing down the wings. And again, that's the only way this team seems to work for me. I talked about it last episode. I'll talk about it this episode. That's the only way this team works. I can't build down the middle. There's just not enough passing down the middle. We do get a nice little goal from Lucas, who decides to fake out his defender and take a rocket to the net in the 28th minute, and that gets us 2-1 up. However, he is able to equalize from yet another corner, except this time he doesn't get the header. It kind of just drops off to Luis Suarez from some really bad keeping from Lloris, and that's that goal in the 33rd minute. And we're not able to score up until the penalties, and I'm just going to show you the very last penalty, which is a penalty that I tried to save but miserably failed, and he did as well. He hits the post, and I am able to take the victory from him. Did I deserve it? I don't know. It was a really tough game. I wasn't doing very well, and he might have deserved that win. Nonetheless, we take the win from the penalty spot, and we head into the semifinals with the German team. And again, I felt good about this team. We had just had an amazing game with it, where we won 3-0. We made someone rage quit, and we come up against this team, and this is a very nice looking team overall. And in this team, the German team felt absolutely terrible. I couldn't defend. I quite literally had people run through me. Searchy right here, just that little bit of L2R2, and boom, he gets a goal, and I have no idea how I let him through. I couldn't stop him, and he repeats the same process with a silver player that I've never seen before. Nonetheless, gets a really nice goal from really far out. I was not expecting that. And I'm like, you know what, I have to change formation. So I did. I changed to the false 9, but not before I'm able to basically go past his entire defense and get a ridiculous goal of my own from a stupid angle. I'm not even sure how Aubameyang was able to get that goal, but he gets us one goal to the good, and that means that we have enough time to come back. And once again, Aubameyang going on a little bit of a skill run, and a little bit controversially, Hunt kind of punches that one into the back of the net. It hits him right in the arm, it bounces into the goal, and he gets us a second goal. Then, almost from kickoff once again, he gives me a penalty. It was unlucky. He tried getting in front of the ball. I'm not even sure he did it on purpose, but you can hear him complaining in the background. Hunt takes to the spot, and let's see if he's able to save us. Nonetheless, as you guys watch this, this team felt horrible this game. I actually had to change to the false 9 formation and play Mkhitaryan at the left wing position, Aubameyang at the right wing position, and Draxler at that center forward spot. And if you guys don't know, you guys can look, if you guys are struggling with a team, you guys can look into the player's bio and see what other positions they're able to play. If you guys didn't know, Mkhitaryan can play right mid, left mid, and striker. And Aubameyang can play right wing. So there you go. If you guys ever need to make some changes and don't know what to do, check out their player bio, check out what positions they are good at, and then put them at those positions if you need to. Anyways, the next team that we come up against is this team, and we go all the way to penalties scoreless. I'm able to score that goal with Mkhitaryan right over the keeper, and if you guys don't know how to save those, flick up on the left thumbstick. That makes the keeper dive up and block those annoying shots that go right over his head. Nonetheless, he decides to go down the middle, doesn't put it over my head, and Lloris is able to save that one. So we actually end up winning another game from penalties, and we end up winning the final 2,000 coins. We are done with the German team, however. We still have 2 games left with the French League team, and you guys will see that in the next episode where I talk about what players were good, what players were bad, and whether I recommend these teams or not. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, the link to that will be in the description as well as the last episode of this series. Other than that, peace.